Master cycle, side mount, submission, focus. We'll get moving here in a minute and do a review today. So if today's either your first class with us or you didn't train all week, it's gonna feel like we're gonna see a lot of stuff. Like I say, it's gonna feel like drinking from a fire hose. We try to use Saturdays as kind of our review consolidation of the week's techniques. And before we move on to next week, which will be some submission counter focuses next week, which will be really fun. We'll counter a lot of what we saw this week and maybe even throw a few more submissions and then counter those in the same class that we see the actual submissions. So we should have some fun there as well. Excellent. So this week, you know, the way kind of it took form, the side mount submission week that we dedicated here, because we're only spending 1 week per section. Normally when we have normal classes, partner practice, we'll spend 2 to 3 weeks on a section. Side mount submissions is much longer, but we're doing 1 week with the idea being that once we cycle through all the master cycle chapters and we recycle through it again, if we're still in quarantine, we're gonna focus on, like this was all arm locks this whole week. All of our submission, side mount submission techniques, all arm locks. Next time if we cycle through side mount submissions, we'll probably just do all chokes, right? So that's kind of the idea, is that we'd rather spend more time on less than less time on more. That's why we chose to do just arm locks, Hidon and I, this week. So I don't look forward to staying in quarantine for a whole nother cycle, but if it happens, that's what we'll do, just so you guys know. Some of you guys are like, wait, we didn't do any chokes this week during side mount submissions. We'll get to them, you guys. It never ends. It never ends. So arm locks. So let's loosen up our hips here. Everyone lay on your back. Let's do some leg circles here, some egg beaters, heels coming in, circling from the outside to the inside. We have some friends in-house today as well. Carlos and Daniel are here. Bill and Armand and De'Eric. Nako's here. All very dedicated students, as are you guys. Circle the other way, go to the inside. You need the hips loose today, otherwise you're gonna feel it. Excellent, take one leg, fold it over the other, and just kind of grab your knee, pull it to your chest, and take your other hand and push your knee away from you. So like, triangled over, one pull and one push, and just lay your back flat and extend your right arm, pushing away in your knee a little bit. Really open up that hip there, and pull in on your opposite knee. Good, foot down, switch, other leg over your own knee, grab your shin, push on the inside of your knee, let it open up a little bit. And as you guys know, you should have your camera on speaker view, so you guys see a large image of me and Zach demonstrating the techniques. And I have you guys on gallery view, so I can see all of you at the same time, which is really helpful when checking out your technique. If you have a question at any time, just type it in the chat, and Tracy will throw it at me when there's a window of opportunity. Excellent. Okay. Rock up, both legs in the same direction. Both legs pointing one way. We'll loosen up with the side to side. Throw it the other way. And then lean forward. Use that opportunity to stretch your hip a little bit, and then throw them the other way. And then come into it. Yep. Driving, opening up, loosen up your knee a little bit, and whip it around. Boom. Each time we're whipping other way. Beautiful. And whip it around. Nice. Throw it around, both legs facing. Excellent. Go. Nice. Go. Good. Go. Excellent. So now, let's do this variation where we roll up onto our knee. You throw your leg around, step right in front of your own knee, almost, look at this, about a foot apart. Look at this. And then I'm gonna sit here. So then I do this fall, boom. And then I step in front of my other knee, about a foot in front of my own knee, and then I sit to the inside, but I gotta make sure I always sit to where my back leg is folded outward. Okay, then I step in front, go you guys, and use your hands at first, and then spin around and do it again. Keep going, look what I do. So I step in front of my existing knee, and then I put my hand down on the upside, and I sit. Keep doing it, let's go. Step, hand, and sit. Always, look at me, never sit on this foot here. Always have the foot to the outside when you sit. Throw, and then get your foot out of the way and sit in that quad stretch. Throw, and sit. Excellent, let's try it with no hands now if you can. If you want. So I step up. Once my foot lands, look at it, I sit inside. Boom, falling into this S mount. If you can do no hands, great. If you need the hands, keep going with the hands. Go. But just get your reps in. Boom. Throw it in front. Yes. And now just core. Boom. And full into it. Go. Boom. Boom. Let's see it. Step. Boom. 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 This is the move for today, because that's what we're going to do. Boom. Boom. A lot of steps, a lot of sits, a lot of hugs. Boom. Boom. Nice. And now try this one. From your knees. Look, from your knees right here. Left leg up. Everybody put your right knee down, left leg up. Hands free for now. Just take your left leg, step about a foot in front of your other knee, and then turn and sit on your back heel. I'll do it again. Watch me first, watch me first. Look, from this one knee up, one knee down, I step this one all the way in front. Okay, so I have a nice gap here. And now I'm gonna push off here, stand up, and I'm gonna turn and sit on this heel. So I do this, turn, I'm standing, facing this way, but I pivoted, and now I sit on this heel, boom, go. Nice. Dope. Try it again, come on. No worries, you guys. One knee down, one knee up, big step to the rear, and then we're gonna pivot on our toes and then sit. If you need your hands to catch you, that's fine. Just kind of sit to that backside. Beautiful. Now let's try the left leg down, right leg up. Here, okay, one knee here, one knee pointing out. I'm gonna step in front of my posted knee, and once I do, on my toes, I push off my back toes, turn, and I sit on the back heel, boom, the cross heel. Let's see it, step to the front knee, turn and sit. Boom, excellent, nice, excellent. Okay, so Zach is here, please. Excellent, guys, let's go to work here. Here's the techniques we're gonna cover. Let me hit a little more, there you go. Starting with figure 4, arm control here, Kimura grip, turn into me a little bit. Heavy hips. So I have Zach's arm trapped. My hips are driving behind his shoulder. I'm very sprawled, no thumbs on the grips, and I'm driving all my weight, turn into me. Look, boom. Now from there, my knee, when he stops turning, my knee hits his back. There's our step, there's our sit. Hold, leg up, retract, leg over, and catch. Okay, how do we catch that one? Either from here, if Zach turns away, I'm in this position and I got him, it's one. Another possibility is his hands are tighter, elbow goes over the head. Same technique. I come back here, I block the hip. So number 1, trap the head. Number 2, backstroke, block the hip, and I walk to north-south. Once I get here, I scoop under his elbow, and then I throw my hips right here. Boom! And now, same grips, double wrist grabs, tight. From here, I keep my sprawl, so he can't turn into me, but watch my back leg now, this one. My knee, spike him in the back. 1, it's right on the ground, that's my balance leg. And then I have my big step, and then I sit right here. So I take the back leg, I whip it around, and I sit. But look at my leg when I sit. I don't sit on this leg, I sit in the leg. Now, my knee creeps up, my leg comes out, and steps over. Okay? So let's try that variation, then we'll add the next one. Look, so everyone's kneeling right here. Take your left elbow, put it over the head. Follow my voice here. Left elbow over the head. Right hand, backstroke and block the hip. Great. So right now we're in modified side control. Trapping the head, blocking the hip. Now from here, let's walk to north-south. Just kind of creep around a little bit north. Excellent. And if you have to readjust right now and face the camera so you guys can see me, do that. Just turn your body so you can see me. And assume you're still north-south. Take your left elbow, start to dig under their elbow, and once you get a little entry on their armpit, we're gonna throw it across their body and drive your right hip behind it. Boom! Bring that right hip, left hip, left hip. Yes! Left hip, my bad. Now, from there, readjust and turn if you have to see me. Grab the wrist and grab your own wrist. So you have a double wrist grab now, no thumbs. Look, now we have double monkey grips, no thumbs. Boom. Everyone get that sprawl, and now his head is right here. His head's to your right. Now everyone, from this sprawl, you're gonna jump that left knee and spike him in the back with it. Boom, left knee in the back, left knee in the back. Switch knees, other knee. There you go, Bill, on your knee. And like nice posture on it, you're in the center. Right, because this leg, now everyone sit up. Show me if you can balance on your left knee right here. That's how you know you did it, you're in the right knee. If your knee's like this, you're not gonna be able to balance. It's directly beneath your hips. Look, I can balance on my knee. So from this hands, and from that left knee, now everyone get up on your hands, and take your right leg, the back leg, and you're gonna step all the way around, inverted, and sit down, go. Full step and sit. Nice, Brad, perfect. Everyone stay in the pocket here. I like how this leg sat all the way down. Now take that back knee,
and just lift it up a little bit as you sit up and lean back so you can step over the body. I just care that you get that left leg over the body now. Great. Hug the arm, lay down, snatch the wrist. Excellent. Reset. Reset from side control, elbow over the head. Right hand, back stroke and block the hip. Everyone go for a walk. Nice. From there, left arm, scoop under the armpit and get ready to turn that corner and throw your left hip into it. Turn. Boom. Bring that left hip, heavy hip. Nice. From that sprawl, right there, everyone's gonna grab wrist grab and wrist grab. So which hand grabs which? My right hand is grabbing his wrist. My left hand's grabbing my own wrist. Okay, all that matters is your left hand grabbing your right wrist. From the sprawl, take your left knee, shoot it up towards your hands. Boom. So it's your balance point, and I want it directly beneath your hips and shoulders. From there, get off your elbows and get ready for the step. Here we go. When you whip this right leg around, I want it to whip for real. Don't touch your foot on the ground. Go. Boom. And all the way to the inversion and sit on it. Good, Charlie. Good, Felicia. Perfect. I like how your knees folded. Now, everyone sit up, retract your leg, and shoot it right over. Excellent. Once it's over the body, you win. Perfect, Felicia. Good, Sam. Zach is here. Check it out. Second variation we use on this one. Hands are close. I go modified. I block the hip. I go for a walk. Let's say Zach is too smart right here. Look at this. He's not letting me in. He's tight. If this happens, I can't lift it up. Watch what I do. My chin goes here. I open it, and I go in. The other way. So instead of scooping under, I chin scoop, and I go over through the hole from the north to the south in this bicep hole. Then I do keep it in. And then I use that frame to do this and start to drive Zach's arm away from his body. And why is this concerning? Because I'm just driving it away with the frame. Because if he doesn't respond to it, keep your elbows tight, everything tight, defend. Look, I'm gonna grab this. And now he's in deep trouble. Got it? So to avoid that, what does Zach do? He turns and starts to defend it with the other hand. Look, freeze. Now my hips come the other way, got him. You guys see what happened? So when we frame this arm in here, when I frame this one, Zach doesn't like that his arm is separated from his body. So naturally he calls his other hand to start to bring it back in. Freeze. That's when I scoop with this hand, and then my hips come this way. Boom. Got him. We snatch him right here. And then from here, we hold it. He's gonna turn into us. It's not my hands, it's my hips that are stopping him right now. And then my right knee shoots in. One, and then here comes the whip. My knee's right at his back. Watch how deep this one goes. It's not here. Guys, don't ever do this. Because the second you sit down, you're gonna lose his head. So I don't step with a foot. I step with a hamstring. Boom. If you do it right, you're slapping his gi pants. Now my knee comes up and then my leg comes over. We slap the hand and we go. Everyone get ready, kneeling up. Here we go. Elbow over the head, trap the head. Hand block the hip. Let's go for a walk, a little cruise. Yep. You're assuming you're north-south. Instead of going under, everyone use your chin, your chin. Scoop their left elbow and shoot your hand over and through their bicep. Off the ground, come right in through here. Now, shove that arm to the ground. Use your framing. Drive it out. Everyone, left arm drive. Boom. Now, take your right arm. He's turning. Take your right arm, scoop this elbow, and you better come with the hips on the right side. Go. Hip. And drop that hip hard to your elbow and to your right hip. Thank you. You got the elbow scooped. Everybody, wrist grab, wrist grab. Which hand is grabbing which hand? Right's grabbing the left. Please, you guys. Right on the left, left on their wrist. Beautiful. So from the sprawl, they're turning into you. So instead of sitting more like this, look at my hips, how they're sideways. When I start turning into me, I don't sit like this. I turn my toes out, and I have my feet on the ground like this, and I drive my hips more square. Yeah, frog feet. From there, get ready, you guys. We're gonna go to the right knee, spike him in the back, shoot that knee in deep, in the center. Great, Bill. And now, sit off your elbows. Let me see your step around, bros. Big whip, and do not touch the ground with your foot. I don't want your foot to touch the ground until your whole leg touches the ground. Watch what I mean. Boom. Big step, go whip. And sit, beautiful. And from there, you're hugging the arm. If you need to post your hand for base, that's fine. We talked about this. In real life, I'm gonna be hugging on this arm so tight that I won't fall. But if you need to just for stability today, that's fine. If you can do it from here, great. Lift your leg up, sit back, and step over. Excellent. Yes. Cool. Excellent. So Zach, let's get down here. Next one is this one. Next one is, let's assume I get the underhook on the outside. Boom, look. I get an underhook. Okay, there's many things we can do with it. One option is to take that underhook and pull it across his stomach. So my elbow went from the ground, and I tuck it across his, I'm pushing in his abdomen here, and I push off the ground with this hand, and I back him up so he's on his side a little bit. Now I start to cut him. I cut him with this frame. Boom, little blade on the neck. I take my south knee, my right knee in this case, and I shoot it up in his armpit. So from his stomach, I go to the armpit. So now I have frame, I have knee to armpit, and I have my foot up for base. And now I'm gonna step to the belt, big step, stand up. So step, stand up, and sit. Bonus detail is to hold this leg so we can't back roll out of it. From this grip, I take my left leg out, and I go over, and then we slap the hand here. One more time. So underhook, elbow scoop, got him. Chin tight. From here, frame the neck, right knee in the armpit. Big step to the belt, stand up. So step, stand, sit. And then slap the hand. You can break it here, or you can step over first, then break it there. Let's get ready. Everyone, right hand across the body. Start to underhook that arm. Everybody, pull it across their stomach. To simulate that, put your right elbow on your thigh, your own thigh. Yeah, that's a good little wedge. In real life, it's his belly that you're wedging. Here, we're gonna wedge here for a moment. Great. Big wrist. Look at my wrist. No. Yes. Full wrist curvature. Now, take your left arm, start to choke his neck. Choke the neck. Good. And now take your right knee and shoot it into that armpit right there. Your right knee kind of slide up to the rib cage. And your left foot should be posted up for base. You should still be in the pocket right here, guys. Looking great. Okay, we're ready for the step. We're going to step this foot all the way over to this area, and then we're going to stand up and turn. So step, stand, and sit. We already did that drill. Great, Makio. That was awesome. Dude, that was great. Now from here, hold their imaginary leg over here. Grab an imaginary leg, take your leg and step over their body. Excellent. Good, Doc. And now lay down and slap. Beautiful. Great. Good, Ian. Let's do it again. So we're here, underhook, pull it across. Edge that elbow. Use your hand on the ground to push them a little bit to get him on his side. The hand is very solid, because if you don't have it, they'll keep pulling you back. So I pull and I do this. Look at my hand. From the hand, once he softens up, I bring it to the frame. Start grinding the neck. Here's my knee in the armpit. Step in, everyone. Knee in the armpit. Foot up for base. And now get ready for the step and the stand. Step, stand, sit. Nice turn, Rachel. Slap the hand or grab the leg, shoot over. Once your leg's over, the safest time, then you slap the hand. Boom. Beautiful, guys. Good turn and sit on that one. Excellent. What if you can't pull the underhook up? Check it out. What if we're under and I can't pick it up? He's too strong, too heavy. Okay, we keep the underhook. Grab his shoulder, put your head on the ground, start bothering the neck. Bug, 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 bug. Forearm swim, knee insertion. Got him. From the knee insertion, we go windshield wiper. Got him. We got him. My favorite attack here from side control. When it comes to arm attacks, this is the one. Split control. Now I have my head low. He can't get this hand back in the fight because I use my elbow to trap the head. If I don't have that, do a big leg whip and pull your arm out. Do a big leg whip and boom. Look at that. How nice. How is he able to pull that arm out? Because his arm is stapled on my ankle. But if he does a leg whip, his head's going to move away. Go back. But watch this. Do that again. Look. This is the staple that keeps him from whipping. So now his head is stapled. We're good to go. Now it's time for the actual step. So I'm going to frame his neck. Sometimes I hold the shoulder, you guys, side note. Sometimes we do this. Both are effective. If you hold the shoulder, though, you better have your head on the ground. Bring your hand around my face. He can't. If you hold the head, you can have your head up. But what you can do is hold the shoulder and have your head up. You're going to get your frame come in. You're going to mess everything up. Okay? So head down, on head on the ground, or hand on the head. Look, frame on the neck. So from my elbow, when it's time for the step, watch what I do. Forearm frame. Elbow, forearm frame. Now watch the big step, Spider-Man step. Boom. Look at that nice angle. Nice and wide, not like here, yeah. It's very Spider-Man-y, look at that. Like, got it. Now, we go double shoulder grab. Pick him up on the shoulder, pull your shoulder back down. Can't, too much power, too much base. I have him in a nice turned posture, rotate a little. So now I have my base foot, I have his arm still trapped, I have his shoulder elevated, and now bend your arm. Yeah, look, I'm gonna switch, catch, and go. So from the hug, I pick it up, hide your arm better. Yeah, so I switch, catch, go. Okay, that's what's gonna be more realistic. It's not gonna be dangling, it's gonna be a little more tucked. So I hug his shoulder, I pick it up, I switch my hands. And we talked about this detail, don't switch on the inside of your own arm. We call it an outside switch. Okay, look, I snake the hand on the outside, and then I come out and grab this wrist. 1, 2, 1, 2. So outside switch, not inside, because if your elbow's tight, it's too tight. But from here, if I go on the outside, there's always a little gap, and that creates the kimura, and then I drive his hand north. Okay, let's do it together. Everyone get ready, outside underhook. We're there. Grab his shoulder, put your head on the ground. Okay, just kind of turn and peek at me here, but imagine your head is down because you don't want his hand to swim in front. Start to bug the neck with your left fist, grinding, poking, grabbing, and then quickly do a forearm swim. Push his arm down and shoot your knee inside your, this is all I care about. Look, all I care is that your knee goes inside your own arm. Nice. Your left knee inside your left arm. Now that your knee has his arm trapped, we're gonna do the windshield wiper. which means we're gonna slide this left foot out and take your right toes and put them in. So it does this, boom, boom. So now this one's trapping his arm, great. Now your elbow should be over the head, trap that head. Remember when I told you about Zach slipping out? He can rip his head away if your elbow's not on his ear, great. Now get ready guys, we're gonna take that forearm and put it to here. Look, from here, everyone hand on the ground, forearm is on the neck. Great, left hand, great. Now Spider-Man step with the left foot, look, over the head. Over the head, step over the head with your left foot. Yes, nice wide stance. Now 2 hands, grab the shoulder, hand over hand, and sit up tall. Sit up with that arm, pick it up. Great. Now that we have that shoulder up, get ready for your outside switch, not inside. The north hand on the leg up goes outside the existing arm, slide. Excellent. And now take this hand, grab a wrist, and grab your own wrist. So you have double wrist grab. Now sit up, twist it, no thumbs. Twist it to your leg. Boom, you break him that way. Good, reset. Underhook. Everybody has that outside underhook. Everyone is here, head is low. Or better yet, why don't you try grabbing your head once? Let's say you have a nice underhook, you can grab your head. Now bug the neck. Frame, grab, choke, elbow, strike, strike. Frame, push the arm down and shoot your knee right inside. Nice, shoot your knee inside your own arm. Once it's there, elbow over the head, guys, come around. Trap the head, windshield wiper. Everybody switch the legs. Forearm on the neck, left hand, forearm on the neck right here. And now Spider-Man step, boom. Strong base, now 2 on the shoulder, deadlift, up we go. Strong posture here. Switch hands, outside switch. Kimura grips. Yeah, you're gonna switch the hands and get that. So one hand was hugging, you switch the hug and you grab the wrist. Great. Now pick it up and just drive towards the leg. Beautiful. Excellent. Perfect. All right, check it out. Zach is down. This time, no underhook.
And you don't want to go north-south. So they're pretty conservative defensive posture, and you just can't get this arm trapped. There are other ways to expose this underhook, which we'll see in a separate day, but you're having trouble getting this. So instead we're gonna target this arm that seems to be tucked away, but actually is catchable. So we're gonna go here, elbow comes over the head, other hand sneaks under his arm, and I place my knee under his tricep.
This knee goes right under Zach's tricep, just like that. And right now he doesn't feel exposed. My hand is in there, my knee is in there, but I'm not picking it up, I'm not doing much with it. And then I turn his face towards me and then I step. 1, 2, 3, 4, got him. If he turns to pull his elbow out, my heel gets even tighter, it gets tighter. And now, if he stays like that, I'll slap it right here. I won't even step over because it's all about the speed there. But if I'm here and he grabs his own hand, I'll lock the arm, grab my thigh, and then I'll step over and then I'll settle in and we go. So if he goes, try to rip his arm out fast, I slap fast. If he locks on and says, I'm gonna settle in here and defend, I settle in and I get comfortable too. And then we play the game of waiting and looking for the opportunity to break a grip or just be patient. And then when he adjusts his hands for anything, boom, I slap the hand and we go. Okay, one more time. Check this out, you guys. One more time with Zach and then I'll do it with you guys. Hands are in, I go under his elbow and I just kind of hand near his tricep, just like this, supporting his tricep. Similarly, my knee goes under his tricep right there, just right under his elbow tricep. This elbow goes over the head, so we're just chilling. Now watch what I do with his face. I turn his face in. I forearm frame his face towards me, but here's the key. The step is everything. I post on this hand, I sit up on my knee so my leg has no weight, look. All the weight here, my balance knee. And then I do the whip around. Full whip that you guys did earlier. You step, and now you put your hand on the ground. You can look this way. Yeah, I put my hand on the ground, I lift my hips up so my foot comes out and I sit on the ground. I can't afford to sit on that foot. And now, my right knee, which is on the ground, let's rotate. Look, my right knee, guys, see how it's on the ground still? As soon as I land, I start to do this. I creep it up. And if Zach's elbow's a little lower, it actually helps expose his elbow. See how I push his elbow up with my thigh? Scraped it up. And now that we're here, what's likely to happen? He's gonna turn into me, and when he does, freeze. Here's the most important part of the move. My heel stays heavy. I push off this hand, and I drive my butt towards my heel. Turn more, Zach. I do this. Driving this in. How do I do that? On the other hand that I'm pushing off of. So everyone for a second. I want you to sit like this. So from your S mount, take both feet and put them on the ground, but keep this one tucked and keep that one more extended. Everyone sit like this for 1 moment. And here's what I want to see. I want us to push off this hand and drive your, keep walking this foot forward a little bit and drive your hips into your foot. And then walk your feet again, adjust your hand, and go. Boom. Your feet stay, your hips go hard. So watch, imagine your hips wanting to smash into this heel, like, boom. Can you drive it in? Drive it and go. Yes! Again, foot, keep the foot heavy, like almost lift your hips up. That's how heavy that foot should be. And when you lift your hips and drive in, boom, that's what happens. Yes, as close as you can get it to this front heel. So I even if I have to move my foot, that's fine. But the key is that, sandwich that shoulder and neck in there, tight, dope, deep, beautiful, beautiful guys. Okay, excellent. So now, if we're doing this, everyone on your knees. Everyone on your knees, okay? Let's say we're here. Take your right hand, start to dig under the near side tricep, put it underneath. Take your right knee, put it underneath your own arm like that, so it's resting on your arm. From there, your elbow should be over the head. Okay, your left elbow's over the head. And now take your left forearm and grind it across their face, putting your hand on the ground so that their chin is turned inward, framing their neck. And that's also your post for your nice step. So we have the arm trapped. We have our knee nicely based right underneath our chest. It should be not too wide. It has to be like here, because I have to be able to take my other leg off the ground. That's a good position. So now it's time for the whip. My left leg is gonna make that step, you guys. What's the rule? Don't step on the ground. Avoid the ground at all costs so you have that deep whip. And then once we land, you're gonna put your hand behind you. Watch me first. Big step, I throw, freeze. Hand, take my foot out, and I sit down. Go, big step. Nice, Reggie. Now from here, look, take your right knee. As you start to walk your knee up, everyone drive your hips forward. Go, hard hips. Drive, yes, excellent. And now, from here, what's happening? Let's say he grabs his own hand. Take your right hand, grab your own thigh. We're gonna hug his elbow. It's almost like we're gonna catch the arm bar, but we're not. We're gonna grab the thigh and hold on. Take your left foot, step over the body. Oh, sorry, right foot, step over the body. Left foot's already over. And now from here, slap the hand and lay back. Dope, dope. Reset. Come on. Looking great, you guys. So now right hand's gonna start going fishing. Let's go fishing on that inside elbow. Dig, 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 dig. We're under it. Lift it up, put your knee underneath it. Great. Settle on your right thigh with your right elbow. Yeah, on your thigh. There you go. It's like fully rested there. There you go. And now, come over the head, elbow down, start to frame the neck and put your hand on the ground right by their face. Great. Excellent. So now it's ready for the step. Make sure your balance is not this way. Look, make sure it's over the knee that's gonna make the balance. Great. And now take your back leg when you're ready. Do the full whip. Hand, sit, butt. Great. Good, you guys. Now, as you start to walk the dog up to scrape their elbow up, let's do that as we drive those hips tight. Yes. And the left foot should be more planted on the ground there, not so flat. The left foot should be more up. Yes, and drive your hips into it. Good. Yes. Excellent. Reset your camera there, Brad. Reset, guys. Let's go again. Here we go. So, right arm start to dig. Good, bro. Right arm start to dig, dig, dig. Right knee, shoot it under there. Get it in the pocket. Get it in the pocket. Left elbow, come over the head. Elbow tight. Left frame, forearm in the face. Dope. Now we're ready. Big step, big sit. Go. Step, sit, drop. Excellent. Scoop the knee, walk the hips. Walk the hips. Yes. Drive into it. Yes. Beautiful. We're in there. Excellent. Now from here, let's try the quick catch. We have not stepped over the body. Homeboy, let's go of his hand. So with your left hand on the ground, you guys, we're gonna slap his hand so fast and lay down. Go. Boom. But you never stepped over the body. That's the beauty. And from here, both hands grab the wrist, both on the wrist. Which hand's on top?
Left. Left. Right arm. Right hand.
Right, left. Which hand's on top? Look. I have his wrist. His head is right here. His feet are over there. Okay, check it out. It's the left hand because his head is on our left. That's the rule. If the head is to the left, the left hand grabs higher on the grip. Is that, come here? Here's why. When you lay down, if you hold like this, Zach can twist his arm and walk away and do the back roll, go back. That's one option. Look, but if I switch and I push his arm this way, do the same thing. He can't twist his arm. You stop the twist by grabbing with this hand and pushing south. That's the detail. Okay, excellent, you guys. Very impressive. I want to switch sides and go all the way with you guys. All the way, shall we? I'm asking you a question. And don't think I'm talking to the other people, I'm talking to you. I'm only talking to one person right now, it's you. Let's go, guys, come on, together, other side. We have to believe. We have to believe. Let's do it, bros. Here we go. You can watch or you can be part of the movement. All right, you ready? So on the opposite side, the first one we explored was the leapfrog, where we jump into it. So track me on this one. We're side mount, his head is to your right. Always just know where their head is. Forget their body, just remember the head. Head to the right, we're here. So let's take our right elbow over the head, left hand backstroke, block their hip. Let's go for a little walk, creep up over the body a little bit, boom, there we are. Try to scoop their elbow with your right hand, try to get under it. It's not gonna work, try, they're too heavy. So instead, what do you do with your right hand? We're gonna go over the top of it, but we need our chin. So everyone lean forward, use your chin, open their elbow while you slide your hand right inside, beautiful. Now put your forearm on their bicep and drive it away from the body, right hand, drive. Everyone drive with that right hand. Left hand, you're gonna catch his brother. You're gonna catch his brother. So start to scoop and throw your left hip. Boom. Yeah, excellent, Bill. Now lock both hands, double wrist grab. Right hand grabs the wrist, left hand grabs your own wrist. Excellent. Where's the head? Always remember, the head is to our right, which means our left knee steps in. It's our post. Left knee comes in, bros. We're ready for the hip drive and ready for the step. Now we're gonna do our full whip. Invert that leg and sit down. Go. Boom, and sit. Get off your own knee. Excellent, Charlie. That was pretty black beltish, bro. I saw that. That was pretty impressive, Eamon. Good, you guys. From the sit, everyone sit up, step over, and thread the needle. Beautiful. Shh, and lay down with it. Nice. Reset. That was dope. So we're still here. Everybody on the same side. A suspect on the right. Their head's to your right. Their head is right there. That's all you need to remember. So the next variation, if that one's tough to do, we're gonna take our left hand, we're gonna scoop in and get that underhook on the left side with our left hand. We're scooping his right arm over there, opposite side. Underhook, scoop it and pull it across his body. Everyone pull it. Get that elbow and bring it across. Use your frame or your hand on the ground to help turn him. Everyone take your right hand over his head and push yourself back a little more. Like use that to sit, yeah. Now you're really pulling that arm. Take your right arm, blade their throat. Start cutting their neck a little bit. Now, take your left knee and shoot it in their armpit near side. Excellent, Carlos. Post your right leg up for base. And here, gets ready. Everyone sit up a little taller. Yep, no worries. We're gonna do a big step. This is the one where you step, stand, and then sit over there. So watch me first. Step, I pivot off my back toe, stand, and then I sit on the opposite side. Everyone go. Step, stand, and sit. Excellent, and sit down. Excellent. Now, take your right leg, step over the body, and then take the hands, lay back. Boom. Shh. Dope, you guys. You're gonna be better left-handed jiu-jitsu than you've ever been in your lives. Once quarantine is over, they're gonna say, what happened? Look, we're here, everyone chest down, stay low. Outside underhook, left arm underhook. You're sprawled out. Everyone grab your own head with your left hand. Sprawl out and grab your head back there. Start to use your right hand, attack their neck a little bit. Shh. Framing, grabbing, choking, fisting, whatever you want. They're gonna respect this, right? You're gonna do a forearm swim inside their bicep. Everyone swim inside their bicep, and then shoot your right knee. Come on up to your knees and shoot your right knee inside your own forearm. Excellent. As long as your knee came in, I'm happy. Great. So now that that's there, elbow goes over the head. We're gonna trap their head now. Why? Hand is still in my head. Everyone, you're still here. Nice, exactly. So why are we trapping their head? They can't do that elbow slip that Zach did. So now everyone get ready for the windshield wiper. Look, take your right toes, slide out. Take your left toes and slide in. Excellent. Take your right hand, place the forearm on their neck. Forearm on their neck. And then get ready for the Spider-Man step over the head. Wide step past their head, go. Nice step. Excellent. From there, let's go 2-on-1 on the shoulder and sit up. Bring that elbow up, bring that shoulder up. Bring that shoulder up. Yeah, everyone keep your posture. Now, which hand's gonna do the switcheroo? Your right hand is gonna do an outside switch. I'm here, I stepped over his head is here. I got his arm, I'm gonna do an outside snake switch. Look at this, everyone do this slide, just like this. Shh, outside. You're on your actual arm, literally on your own arm, Bill. Touch your own hand, and then keep sliding on it, keep sliding on it, keep sliding. Now watch this, flare your wrist at the end, and then go grab his wrist and grab your own wrist. Great. And now, you're gonna pull his hand out and drive it to your posted foot. Shh, toward the back. That's where you break the arm to the backside, always driving it to the post. Boom. It's over, he's done. He's done on that arm. He's done. He's done. Unless, Zach, come in here real quick. Other way, bro, your head's that way. No, your head's facing the other way in the leg. Switch around, 180. You gotta stand up. Come on out, quick, come on, quick. Your head gotta come in from the other way. You gotta come this way, and your head is this way. Your head's going that way. Your kimono's over here. Yeah. Turn your side. Yes, we're here. There you go. Look, I got him. So when I say the snake switch here, Bill, I'm holding. Keep your arm a little tighter, bro. Look, my point is, I take my own hand and I slide, rotate a little more. Look, you guys, I take my own hand, I do this, Bill. Look, I literally slide and boom. Now I flare my wrist, so I trap his arm, and then I catch it and go. So that little flare is like the whole temporary holder. Yeah, that's the guy right there, you guys. This is the guy. So I'm here, I do a little flare, and then I grab, and then I rip, and I tuck to his back. The only contingency here is he might hold on to his pants or whatever, or his belt. And now what else am I gonna do? Take my wide foot, Spider-Man step to the belt, stand, turn, and sit, like the way we already did. So if the kimura doesn't work, we're gonna turn and sit. Now I step over the body. I can use my foot to break his grip. And then I step in and stop and go. Okay, let's try that one. So everyone get ready. We're in the kimura position. We already have the underhook, we frame the neck. We have the underhook, we're gonna step over the head from the windshield wiper. Everyone step up, shoulder pick up. Everyone sit up tall. We have the shoulder already picked up. Get ready for the snake switch. Take your right hand, slide over your left hand, flare your wrist, and now grab 1, 2, excellent. From here, we're gonna do our step. He grabs his belt. Everyone's gonna step to his belt and do the stand and sit. So step, once you step, stand, turn, and sit on your back foot. Beautiful. And now step over the body with your right foot. Hips forward, lay down, break that grip and bring it back. And there are other ways to break that grip, which we'll see later. Excellent. So now we did the boom, we have elbow cup, we already did. Last one is gonna be the inside elbow scoop. This one, hands tight. We're gonna scoop under the inside elbow, elbows over the head, put my left knee under his body, and I'm right here. Start to frame his neck towards me. When I feel ready, my forearm can be here. Here goes the wide step. Look, one, hand, turn, and sit. Turn into me, quick. Tight heel, walk my leg up, walk, 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 walk. And then I hug this. If he's not grabbing, we slap and go right here. If he does grab, I grab my own thigh. And then I step over the body, and then we deal with this. Boom. Everybody get ready? On your knees, head to the right. Your head is right here. So everyone's here. What we're gonna do is take your left arm, scoop under their near side tricep, pick it up, put your thigh underneath your own forearm. Left thigh under left forearm. Yeah, because you're scooping and you want to rest on this right here so his elbow's on top of this party. Yep. And now take your right elbow over his head, start to blade across his throat. And why are we doing that? To make him look at you. Make his face look at you, right? There you go. And now it's time for the step. Lean your weight from your center, lean it slightly left. Great, get ready for the big step. Everyone take your right leg full whip, hand on the ground, get your foot out and sit down. Nice. Now start from here, what are we gonna do? Walk the dog as you drive those hips, go. Bring it, post that foot up front. I want that front foot posted. Right foot should be more posted. The right foot, instead of being so flat, it's up because you're driving to it into an arm lock position. Great. Now let's say he doesn't grab his hand right now. He's trying to rip his elbow out. Everyone take your right hand, slap it so fast. Boom, catch it. Nice. Here, everything's tight, hips down, hips up, heels down, and drive into that elbow. But sit back up, everyone sit back up. We're still here. If we're here, look, and let's say he grabs his own gi or his own hand. Take your hand that was in the tricep, you're gonna hug their elbow and grab your own thigh. Now we got our own thigh. Great, your own thigh. Everybody, left hand, grab your right thigh. Left hand, grab your right thigh. Yes, and now, from that thigh grab, everyone's stationary now, we're chilling. He's not getting out, he's kind of stuck. That's when you lean over, bring your left foot over and step over the body. Yes, and now we're in a standard seated arm lock position. We go from there. Congratulations, guys, you graduated. Let me see a question. Let me get 2 questions from the house. 1 question from the house here. Let's get a couple questions. Can your hand start inside the elbow instead of outside? I think he's talking about which variation. That's the only problem, you guys, is I forget which variation. Let me see the timestamp, 25. I can guess. Does your hand start inside the elbow or outside on the, I don't know which one, Colin, sorry.
Last move.
On this one? Right here?
Last sequence, he said.
Right, if we're right here, Colin, we're just digging, and we're just like this, it's under his elbow, it's underneath his elbow pit. It's right in there. And now I go here, frame, put my knee underneath, and now I do my step. 1, 2, 3, and I start to scoop. It's still under his tricep here, Colin, and then if he grabs his own hand, it goes into the grab and goes here. Cool. Next question.
Can you review the Americana variation that we reviewed earlier this week when they defend by bringing their hand north?
Yeah, Justin's been coming to every class, so he gets a question from Tuesday. Look, so the thing is this. When I do this north-south walk, I do elbow over the head. We walk through the north-south, hands tight. I use my elbow, I open it. I do this, slide a little this way. Yeah. Look, I frame his arm out. Look, no, just be normal. Yes, look, he's resisting a little bit, right? But he's not turning to go defend, which would give me this one. If they don't do that, I frame. Look, I grab the other hand, I pin his wrist, and then I drag my hips into it anyways. Boom. And we start to attack this. And if this works, great. If he tries to bridge and reach over his head, I put my head down, slide my knee to the mount, invert this, and catch this around the whole world. But that's a Sunday move. Yes, next question.
Is it better to take the Kimura than risk losing position for the arm lock?
Yes, Kimura is always better. Matthew's asking, is it better to go for the Kimura, boom, than to step, turn, and sit? Right? But Matthew, you have to remember, why did I ask you to go for the arm lock instead of the Kimura? Kimura was impossible. Go like this, Matt, if you understand. Of course, Kimura is better, and he makes kind of a good point. Why is Kimura better? Always the technique that's best is the one that allows you to advance submission progress without risking losing the position. But sometimes a submission, like an arm lock, requires you to fall off the person to catch their arm. In that case, you do what you gotta do. But this presumes that you went for the less risky options first, correct?
What if he has a strong grip?
Where? On the grip of the belt?
It just says, what if he has a strong grip?
What if he has a strong grip? What do you guys think he's asking about? What if he has a strong grip? I think on the belt probably. Yeah, they must have missed that discussion. So from here on your side, turn a little bit this way. Yeah. The shin is here. I go for the kimura. I try, he grabs his belt right there. Number one, I can do this. 1, 2, I got him. If you rip away, if you rip north, instead of ripping, grab it harder. Instead of going this way, you go this way and then you tuck. It works. But if it doesn't work, you step, you sit, you turn, and you go here. And then if you're still holding on real tight, you go to this wrist lock. Look, boom. And now this makes Zach release because I threatened the wrist lock on his belt grab. So you can have strong grip as you want. I'm not gonna break it here. I'm gonna break it there. Pop, and you're gonna let go real quick. We did that earlier in the week. So that's the thing, you guys. Saturdays are fun, right? Because you get the full buffet for the price of one, but you also feel like, oh man, there's a lot of questions and unknowns. Those questions and details were all answered on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You can't come on Saturday for the buffet and say, wait a minute, what about the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday details that I missed today? Come on, bros. You gotta be reasonable. I'm kidding, but I'm serious. Awesome. Okay, thank you guys for joining us. In-house, any questions, details, or things you guys wanna add? Bill, how you feel?
The chin real quick from north-south, using the chin to...
Great detail. Wanna see it? Yeah, check it out. The chin from north-south, Bill is asking about. He's here, hands tight. Look, you go north-south. This is so effective because what does he expect? He expects this, maybe this, but he doesn't expect this. And when you open that wing with a chin, it's so good because once you penetrate, hide your arm now. He can't. Now it's a very gradual, like just pressuring and look at that. You can always pry once you get in. But the chin detail, you guys, I'm telling you, it was crazy. I didn't start using my chin until I had like 2 degrees on my black belt. Imagine living your whole life and not realizing you had a left arm. That's what it felt like. I didn't know I had a left arm. It's so powerful of a hand, this chin. What's my goal? You guys don't wait as long as I did. That's my only objective as a teacher, is you guys don't have to deal with the frustrations to figure the same things out that I did. That's why we share so enthusiastically. Even though sometimes for you guys it's like drinking from a fire hose, I know. Guess what? It's here. And if we keep throwing it at you, some will stick, some will fly. Some will stick, some will fly. But eventually when you keep cycling through the master cycle, all of it sticks. And then it gets to the point where it's like, no, I know every detail. And that's when it's like, cool, you're good. Now you teach me. Cool? Excellent, you guys. All right, we're gonna have to clear out right now. When the next class starts in a few minutes, we have to clean this mat in-house. Thank you guys for joining us. Awesome class. Next week we go submission counters. I'm gonna throw some chokes in next week because I wanna counter some darces, some guillotines. So it's gonna go down. And we look forward to that. Have a great weekend, you guys. We'll see you guys Monday, regular time, regular class. Thank you guys, excellent work.
Thanks, Andrew.
Have a good weekend, you guys.
See you, Zach.
All right, guys.